Good morning, class. I'm Esmeralda.
And I'm Kim.
And our topic is on Proposition 55. So what is Proposition 55?
So Proposition 55 is an extension of Proposition 30. There's just a little adjustment they made to it. So Proposition 55 is basically they want to continue to tax those who make more than $250,000 a year. There's some reason why people want to vote for Proposition 55.
Well, because Proposition 55 will benefit both healthcare and education, and it will help pay off some of the debt that California has today. And here's a response from a teacher at Anaheim High School.
This teacher at Anaheim High School supports Proposition 55 because she believes that the tax money will help fund for school's education and healthcare. She also believes that by increasing tax money on the wealthiest Californian, it will help benefit the public and not affect anyone else, since the wealthiest are being taxed more than the lower class.
Okay, hello, I'm Mr. Rodriguez, U.S. history teacher here at Anaheim High School.
Why do you want Proposition 55 to be approved?
Prop 55 is going to help not only elementary schools, but high schools, all public schools here in California. And it's going to make sure that we have teachers, we have other infrastructure within our public schools that will be helped, like this classroom, other areas. So it's good just to make sure that this tax dollars go back to the schools.
How do you think this will affect our country?
It's going to affect California because it's a California proposition, promoting schools, making sure that we continue to put money in our youth. We're investing in our youth. Look at these kids. This is the future of America, and we're proud of it.
Do you think it is unfair to tax those that have a high-paying job?
It's $500,000 total for a couple, so these individuals usually have tax breaks like other rich people. We found out that a candidate doesn't even pay taxes, hasn't paid taxes in 12 years. So I'm sure they have other entities, these rich individuals that are making $500,000. They probably have property already. If not, we'll have property there in the future as well. So it's part of America, it's part of California, we pay taxes.
What do you suppose people oppose to Proposition 55?
People oppose to Proposition 55 because they believe that if this proposition is extended, then it would be considered a broken promise, because back in 2012, it was promised to be temporary. But now that the economy is back up, it is unfair to continue to tax on the wealthiest Californians. And here's a response from a teacher at Anaheim High School.
This teacher at Anaheim High School opposed to this proposition because she thinks taxing those who make $250,000 a year is not enough to have their tax increase. However, she believes that the $500,000 income individuals are the ones who have to have their tax increased. What's your name?
I'm Cruz, and I go to school in Orange Coast College in Costa Mesa.
What are your thoughts on Proposition 55?
Proposition 55, I actually oppose it. I don't think it's fair that people think wealthier people have to pay more tax than people who are not making as much money. I feel like everyone should pay equal amount of tax depending on how much money you're making, because people who are making a lot of money worked hard to get where they are. So I think regardless of your economic status, you should pay equal amount, a fair amount.
The purpose of this video is for you to get a good understanding on Proposition 55 so that by November 8th, you know exactly who you're voting for.
We want to educate the voters and non-voters about this proposition before you finalize your decision.